Boom. Attendees. Let me find you, and you're under Steve H. Raise your hand so I can find you easier. And we'll get you gone here. Boy, we got a lot of people on the call today. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Where'd you go? Oh, there we go. Alrighty, Steve, are you there? You got your mic on. I just turned your mic on. Should be good to go. My speakers are not working, that's why I can't hear you. Hang on 1 second. I gotta change this. 2 seconds, I'll hear you. Hopefully everyone else will too. Alrighty, Steve, you there? Yeah. Let me try it that way. Testing 1 2 3. Nope. Then option. Testing 1 2 3. Nope. Built-in microphone. Testing 1 2 3. Oh man, that sucks. I'm not hearing you on here, and would love to talk to you on here. It's always cool to get members on the phone call. Let me see if I can figure this out real quickly. Let me go to default. Testing 1 2 3. Why is that not working? Major bummer. Try that. Testing, no default. Oh man, that's sucky. I can't figure that out. So that's a major bummer. If you would, Steve, type in your question. I'd love to hear it. So that was a bummer. I don't know why that wasn't happening. I'm not seeing my speakers are not coming on. So that sucks. Okay. Okay, how are you blocking out spammers and to your lead gen sites on that end of it? One thing you want to do is you can't block them all out. That's the problem, and it's just part of doing business. One of the things that we have with what you want to do is I don't recommend doing any kind of citations unless there's like one citation that you want to rank for, and I would first get the site built up, get a client in there, and then when you're looking for other ways in order to get more calls to your site that has an existing customer, one would be to put up a video, another one would be to take a citation and then rank it. That's after you get a client. Any type of citation that you fill out, what that is giving them permission to call you. They're all lead gen sites, no matter what it is. Yellow Pages, Yelp, whatever it is that you put in your phone number in there, you go on a telemarketing list immediately. So now imagine that you go and you fill out 20 of them. You're going to be getting 20 calls every single day from those. So stay away from the citations on that end of it. Other than that, once they start calling in, the only way to reduce it down is you have to be insistent that they remove you from their list immediately. And but other than that, it's just an annoyance. Okay. All right, so Sandra says, I've had the course for a while, but building a site hold me back. We've got a step-by-step process in there on the theme, the site, everything on that end of it. So there's really nothing that should be holding you back on that end of it. I mean, don't let it hold you back, for God's sakes. And we're also going to be adding here very shortly. We're almost done with it. Even an easier theme. The theme in there, we know step by step exactly how to, how you put your header in, how you put the content in, all that kind of stuff. And even though I think that's fairly easy, other people like yourself don't, and I totally get that. So that's why I've invested in creating another theme that is just more point and click, but yet also allows you to easily customize it for any kind of niche, and is also effective as well. So we're almost done with that, and we'll have that available here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's complicated for adding a block list. Trust me, if we could do it, I would invest whatever kind of money it would take to do it. We just right now we haven't got that figured out on here. We don't generally have spam issues. When a site is new, it depends. If your site is new and it's coming up the rankings for some reason, it hits on some companies' radars, and they're going to call you up for other kind of offline services. I mean, this is a perfect example of how other businesses are getting called all the time for offline services. But if you start adding your site details into citations, it's going to go through the roof. You're going to increase that numbers by a very large margin. But it's nothing that's prevented our business from growing or anything like that. It's just kind of a little nuisance. And in the beginning, you're just letting them know, no, I'm not interested, and immediately take me off your list, period. And then you're just going to get those occasional people, but you're not going to get that many after a while, because there's nothing they can really offer you after a while once you're already kind of ranking on page 1. But they're out there on that. No, our system's built from the ground up, Michael. It's not built on Twilio. I started out with Twilio, but as my business grew and that, it got too tweaky and shaky and stuff, so we wanted to do it on our own. Don't you need citations locally to rank? No, you do not. You don't need them to rank, Jeff, and don't do them. Not at all. So that's another misnomer out there. How do I name a new custom domain search preset? How do I name a new custom search preset? There are no current guidelines in the Dojo Marketing Samurai that covers this. Thanks. You just go right into, I don't know about the Dojo, but I do know about, I just know about the Market Samurai thing here. So again, it's just, you've got these 3 options right here: the domain variation, the top level, and the domain filters. So if I just edit this out, this is the screen that you're going to get, and it's going to come with its own pre-made, whatever it comes in here. I can't remember what it does. It's like it comes in with like best or top or better or something like that. You just literally delete it out, and they have some stuff like this back here, and you just literally copy and paste it in. That's all you do, and then you just close it. Bam. And then you can open it up and you create another one. So let's go back to the question, Arunos. Does adding the best lower my power of exact match domain for ranking? If your keyword is best chiropractor Phoenix, then no, it doesn't. But if your keyword is chiropractic Phoenix and you throw best in front of it, and that's not your exact match domain, then it does lower it. So there's plenty of exact match domains out there, as I pointed out in the phone call here, of some really juicy, lucrative niches out there. So I would encourage you to find those and not get stuck on one particular niche. But if you have to have a niche and you're in a particular area, then I'd do only the top level ones, .com, .net, .org. Then the only other one I would do on top of that, this is the only other exception that I have, is and I'll show you right now. The only other exception that I have is, let's go to this. So let's do this. Towing Mesa. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but Google just gave me some suggestions there, didn't it? I typed in Towing Mesa, and the next suggestion was Towing Mesa AAZ. So that would be the domain that I would go after. Towing Mesa AZ. See how that works? That would be the next one. And then there's going to be a .com for that, more than likely. What about this one? I have no idea. Dog training Phoenix. Nope, that wouldn't be one, because that's not the next one on that. Cairo. Can't type. Okay, so there we go, right there. So it's already kind of tuned in on what I'm typing in here. So chiropractor, Mesa, AZ. That's what it gives me if I go Phoenix. See, isn't that interesting? So then what? Here that would be it. But I would go for the AZ on that end of it, whatever the state name is at the end. And you're more likely going to get a .com for that too, more than likely. Dude, my first site is on page 2 with no backlinks. I'm not even finished with it. Yep, Tim, that's exactly it. And congratulations, super cool and happy for you. And in the membership site, I mean, I show you sites that I've done. I mean, hundreds of them that get doing the exact same method. And they're right away using this method. You can get page 1 without any backlinks. And if you do need any backlinks, then just some basic bookmarking backlinks will get it done. Congratulations, Tim. Good for you, buddy. Love it. Yeah, Jeff, stay away from the Chiropractic City X on that end of it. You're getting too. That kind of playing around with that stuff again. I just go Chiropractic City State. Chiropractic City State is the only thing. AZ, CA California. That's the only one I would go for. Or I try to find a different niche. But if you're stuck on the chiropractor and that's like a niche that you want to go for, you can get any site to rank, right? It doesn't matter what the domain is. You can get it to rank. It just takes more work and a little bit longer too. Okay, so it says in here, I just put in keyword phrase, a couple of variations, and they come up with 0 results. But if I search 0 results, I assume 0 search results. But if I search Google for the exact keyword phrase, it shows 1,800, 400 searches and 8 advertisers on the right. And I don't think you're doing anything wrong on that end of it. Sometimes Google keyword tools, they'll show 0 results, but yet they're charging $15 or $20 per click, which if it had 0 results, how could they do that? It's not an accurate tool, okay? And then when you go into the search engines and you see it in there, and I would ignore